Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that shows Dr. Dre hit with a lawsuit by his psychotherapist that's made headlines, and we'll be exploring the interesting nature of this lawsuit and also how users on the internet have reacted to the news so far. Today we also have Grammy's predictions for hip-hop albums from Rolling Stone, as they expect Eminem, Megan Thee Stallion, 21 Savage, among others, to get nominated. And speaking on Eminem, we also got a new milestone for the rapper, seeing as Without Me recently surpassed Lose Yourself to become Eminem's most streamed song of all time on Spotify. Today we also have more on the drama from a few weeks ago when it was announced that Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the New Orleans Super Bowl, that sparked heated debate on if Lil Wayne should have been offered the opportunity, seeing as he was vocal about how he wanted to perform at that Super Bowl. And we got to hear from Jamar, and he didn't pull his punches. He went to town on why he believes Lil Wayne is not qualified to perform at the Super Bowl.
And here you are, you guys, I can't even understand what the... Like, why would you want to hire somebody like that?
And we'll expand on this in a moment. And we got some more updates on Diddy's predicament, as clips hit the web showing his mom get heckled over his arrest on her way to the courtroom. And we got to find out Bow Wow's thoughts on Diddy's arrest, you know, from the perspective of someone who literally grew up in the industry, someone who saw Diddy's position as goals growing up. And before we get started, if you enjoy this content, to smooth things over and keep the content flowing like it's got baby oil, hit the like button. Let's get it to 1,000 real quick, and subscribe for more. And starting out with Dr. Dre, this hit the web a few hours ago. Dr. Dre sued for $10 million by divorced psychotherapist alleging unbearable harassment. And according to the report, it goes: Dr. Charles Sophie alleges Dre, born Andre Young, hired him in 2018 to mediate the breakdown of his decades-long marriage to his now ex-wife Nicole Young. Sophie says he worked diligently, independently, and fairly to help the couple resolve their dispute and cease communication with Dre when the pair reached a settlement in late 2021. The doctor says that about 14 months later, Dre started texting him out of the blue with allegations the doctor had somehow acted improperly, allegations the doctor denies. Rather than treating the mediation process as an opportunity for healing, Young decided to take his frustrations about the mediation out on Dr. Sophie, frustrations that manifested themselves in the form of a nearly year-long sustained campaign of late-night text, threats of intimidation and violence, and homophobic rhetoric, the lawsuit states. And in a statement from Dre's lawyer speaking to Rolling Stone, they filed a complaint to get Dr. Sophie punished for incompetence. Check out some details. That complaint seeks revocation of Dr. Sophie's license to provide mental health counseling to needy patients in gross violation of all applicable standards of care. Dr. Sophie inserted himself into a contentious divorce while he simultaneously treated not only Mr. and Mrs. Young, but their children. He was terminated when it was revealed that he was encouraging one of their children to take sides against Mr. Young, even encouraging his son to go to the press with false allegations in order to force a financial settlement that he recommended. And this segment was all it took for some users to go off on platforms like Reddit. Sounds like dude is a money-hungry piece of crap. Saw nothing but dollar signs. Good on Dre for getting his license pulled. Don't mess with the doc or his kids. And based on the details on why Dre's team went after his license, another user added, "It is efforts like this that make people want to avoid therapists. Too many get in the business for the wrong reasons." And moving on, Rolling Stone recently dropped their prediction for the Grammy's Best Album nominees. It goes: Schoolboy Q has a shot at winning the Best Rap Album Grammy. Will Eminem play spoiler? And their predictions are 21 Savage, American Dream, Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady, Future and Metro, We Don't Trust You, Megan Thee Stallion, Megan, and Schoolboy Q, Blue Lips. And check this out, this year's Best Rap Album album race is poised to be a duel between Atlanta trap and traditionalist rap with an LA flair. But a dormant rap legend may end up playing a spoiler, even if he's supposedly dead and buried.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Damn.
And personally, my prediction is Eminem takes it and Rolling Stone end up crying like they did when Eminem was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But who do you think deserves it the most? And speaking on Eminem, Without Me recently surpassed Lose Yourself to become the biggest M song on Spotify. And with this, Eminem just became the first rapper with 2 songs in the top 10 of the most streamed hip-hop songs of all time on Spotify. And moving on, a clip recently hit social media showing Diddy's mom get heckled when she arrived at court for Diddy's hearing.
He's a predator and he deserves to be locked up. His son is a predator.
Janice, how are you feeling?
Do an interview with me and learn. His son is a predator.
And while some believe it is loser behavior to do something like this, some have expanded. Some of these mothers being knowing their kids have issues and don't do anything to help them because they are comfortable with a life that they are living. No struggle as long as nobody knows. I blame her too because you definitely spared the rod for riches. And before we get to Jamar mocking Lil Wayne, we have to find out Bow Wow's thoughts on Diddy's arrest as he looks to be shocked by this. He clearly never envisioned this type of ending for Diddy. Check out a snippet from More to the Story podcast.
Do you get nervous when you see all the takedowns that are happening right now in the industry?
Me? No.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's a messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? I think it's crazy. Like for me, I know I haven't seen anything to like hit the news that, as far as like our industry, that made me feel some type of way like for 3 days straight. Like I can't. Like nah, I would have never thought it would. If it is the end, this would be the story of how it would end. It ain't supposed to end like this. Like for me thinking on it, bruh supposed to be on a 250-foot yacht with his wife, leg up, chilling. This how you ride it out. And I think a lot of us probably never thought that we would see this. But for me, it's like, it's just unreal. Like it seems unreal at times. I know me and Jamar, we spoke about it and I'm just like, I would never thought that we would see him in this position, ever.
Even with all the rumors that have always circulated?
Never, just never thought I'd see it like this. Like, nah. He's like the gatekeeper to the game. And once again, I'm separating it, right? I'm talking about him as the artist, the person, right? How monumental and how important he was to the culture. Because I said, Jermaine, there's no parties. Every year, dude had the fest, and you feel it. It's like a hole. It's like, damn, we ain't going. He was just such a gatekeeper for him. The liquor in the clubs, like he was everything hip hop. Like somebody you study, somebody you idolize, somebody who you looked at like, yo, when it comes to hustle, when it comes to business and how to run your shit, it's like he was the guy that every young hustler looked up to and wanted to either be like or wanted to, man, I'm gonna pass this nigga. Like I wanna pass this nigga. Like he just step your hustle game up. You know what I mean? So it's sad and it's messed up that, you know, we gotta witness this in this time, but it's fucking.
But some believe there's more to the story. I just know Bow Wow has a story to tell. People clown him, but he came in this industry surrounded by adults at like 7 to 9 years old. And some believe Bow Wow definitely didn't help using the word gatekeeper. But all in all, we know that Bow Wow sounds like he believed someone like Diddy was untouchable, and some have expanded on this note. Sounds like he's saying he never thought Diddy would actually get caught because he's the gatekeeper. It is certainly open to interpretation, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this. And moving on, Jamar couldn't help himself. He had to go in on Lil Wayne when he was asked about his thoughts on the controversy surrounding the Super Bowl in New Orleans after Kendrick was chosen by Jay-Z to perform instead of Lil Wayne. Check out a snippet from The Art of Dialogue.
Since Jay-Z has taken over the Super Bowl halftime, been responsible for it, is the city that it's in, is an artist previously from that city always chosen?
Not at all.
So why the f is this even a thing? I understand when it was in LA, they had Dr. Dre, but god damn it, that's Dr. Dre, who's gone through so many decades. He's 80s, 90s, 2000s. Like, he's Beats headphones. It's like, first of all, I heard Jay-Z at some point in the past paid a $14 million tax bill for Wayne. Let's stop acting like this guy owes him something or some shit like that. Kendrick is super hot right now. That seemed like a no-brainer. Like, what's bigger than They Not Like Us? I don't think he did him dirty at all. Matter of fact, did you see the clip with Orlando Brown?
And here's the infamous interview that Jamar is talking about from Cam Capone News.
I always see. What we supposed to do? I'm about to play the what we supposed to do? What we supposed to do?
Come on, man.
I don't know. I think that Jay-Z made the best decision ever. Well, I know about this shit, but I don't want to do. I don't want to do, but I don't know about it. Is that, bro? Yeah, put that shit on the stage.
You think this shit is cool?
It's crazy how you think of I'm millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. When you listen to that shit today, it sounds like I'm a wild woman. She get your I'll be like, God damn, cut. I'll be like, God damn. If you actually go back and listen to the record, it's just like, what the fuck was he saying? He's high on pills.
Come on, man.
And Jamar continued to go off on Wayne.
Yo, that was hilarious because that's how my man sound. Like, why would I want to, okay, just on a business level, right? Wayne is known for being on drugs, drinking lean and being, like, why would you want to hire somebody like that? Like, Kendrick is known for he's working out in his fucking videos, looking like a clean-cut dude. He's not known for none of that speaking, you know, clearly and impeccably. And here you are, you guys, I can't even understand what the he's talking about. You know? It's like, who the you know? Nah, I don't think Jay-Z did anything wrong.
Is Wayne music even appropriate for the Super Bowl?
No! And I f***ed her like a lollipop, she sucked me like a lollipop. It's supposed to be a family show. Why do I want fucking a drugged out, you know, dude who's talking about getting head from Superhead and all this kind of shit? Why do we want him on stage?
Now, like we previously stated in past videos, strictly from a business perspective, Kendrick is the best choice right now. But based on history, Jay-Z's rumored, quote, Cold War with Drake and all that, it is easy to see why some people also believe that it was more than just business for Jay-Z. And Jamar got the timeline in tears right now. Users are laughing at Lil Wayne, and it is funny, but to play devil's advocate, would we all be laughing right now if Vlad made the same joke?
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up. Just wool up.
I'm just asking. That will be all for today. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.